Today is the day when I, the Lord your God, tear down the walls of scarcity that have surrounded your life. For too long, financial struggles, debts, and invisible chains have tried to silence the destiny I have placed within you. But hear me now. By the authority of my word in Psalm 112, I decree that abundance, wealth, and blessing will flow into your home. This is not just another prayer. It is a prophetic act of faith, and I'm calling you to believe it. When you declare my word, when you repeat this psalm 7 times with faith, you are not speaking empty words. You are unlocking a spiritual key. This key opens doors of provision, stability, and supernatural favor that no man can shut. If you are weary of walking through cycles of lack, if you feel trapped under financial oppression, then remain with me, for I am about to release something powerful over your life. Beloved, understand this truth. Money itself is not evil. What binds many of my children is the curse of lack, the weight of debt, and the tormenting fear of never having enough. These are chains forged in the unseen realm, chains passed down through generations, chains tightened by words of curse, envy, and injustice. But I never designed you for misery or despair. My plan has always been blessing, abundance, and peace for those who walk with me. My word is clear. Those who fear me and walk in my ways will see provision and honor follow them. Psalm 112 is not a fleeting promise of temporary riches. It is my covenant of stability, dignity, and prosperity that flows from heaven itself. Picture this, a life where you no longer fear tomorrow because you know provision is secured in my hand. Imagine seeing your children rise with dignity, blessed and mighty, walking in honor before others. Imagine your home filled not only with enough for your needs, but with overflow, so that you can bless the poor, lift the broken, and scatter generosity as a testimony of my goodness. This is what Psalm 112 establishes when spoken in faith. When you believe my word and declare it boldly, you are not merely reciting, you are decreeing. You are aligning your life under the open heavens of my divine economy. No matter what the world says about inflation, crisis, or financial instability, know this. My word is eternal, unshakable, and will never return void. My promise will stand while the systems of men crumble. That is why today I am calling you to pray Psalm 112 7 times. Each repetition will break hidden chains. Each declaration will cancel curses. Each word will establish my abundance and order in your life. Stay connected to me in this prayer, because as you listen and speak, something will begin to shift in the spiritual realm. The unseen will bow to my word. Beloved, hear what I declare over you. Blessed, truly blessed are those who fear the Lord, who delight in walking in my commands. Their children will rise, mighty in the land. A whole generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches will fill their houses, and their righteousness will stand forever. Even when darkness surrounds them, light will dawn upon them because they are gracious, compassionate, and righteous. Good will surely come to the one who is generous, who lends freely, and who walks in justice. The righteous will never be shaken. They will be remembered forever. They will not fear bad news, for their hearts are steadfast, firmly trusting in the Lord. Their hearts are secure, unafraid, and in the end, they will look in triumph over their enemies. They scatter gifts freely to the poor. Their righteousness endures forever, and their strength will be lifted high in honor. This is not just for others, this is my decree over you. As you speak it, it becomes established. As you believe it, it becomes your portion. As you live it, it becomes your testimony. Goodness will always come to the one who is generous, to the one who gives freely without fear, and to the one who walks in justice before me. My child, know this. I will not allow the righteous to be shaken. Never. They will stand firm and be remembered for generations. They will not tremble when bad news comes, for their hearts are anchored in me. Their trust is unshakable because it rests in the Lord their God. Their hearts are secure. They will not be afraid. And in the end, they will see victory over every enemy. My beloved, those who scatter gifts to the poor and walk in generosity will see their righteousness endure forever, and I myself will lift up their strength and honor. But the wicked, those who plot against my people, will gnash their teeth in frustration, for their schemes will wither and their desires will come to nothing. I speak to you now as your father. I have seen the tears you have cried in secret. I have heard the groanings of your heart when bills piled up and hope seemed distant. Too often you allowed the enemy's whispers of fear to dominate your thoughts, convincing you that you would never have enough, that you were destined to struggle. But I, the Lord your God, tell you this day, those were lies. For my word has declared, not maybe, not someday, but now, those who fear me are blessed. Truly blessed. Their homes are blessed, their families are blessed, and the work of their hands is blessed. Stand in this truth and let faith rise, for what I bless no one can curse. I see the mother who wonders how she will place food upon the table. I see the father weighed down with debts that seem impossible. I see the young man who works tirelessly, yet his money disappears like water through his fingers. I see the elderly who fear finishing their days in a lack and shame. My child, I tell you, I have not turned away from you. Today I break the chains that have bound your finances. Today I silence every curse, every generational oppression, and every demonic assignment that has tried to enslave you in poverty. I release freedom. I release abundance. I release breakthrough, for it is written, wealth and riches will be in the house of the righteous, and their righteousness will endure forever. I decree over your household, wealth and riches shall dwell there. Not just silver and gold, but peace of mind, stability, food upon the table, and provision in every area. I break the cycle of just enough. I cancel the spirit of never enough. I sever the curses that have been passed down through your family line, curses of debt, of loss, of lack. I end them this very day, and I release a new cycle. Increase, wisdom, stability, and divine provision. The blood of my son speaks louder than every curse. His blood cancels every legal claim the enemy has tried to use against your finances. Every curse spoken, every spell cast, every envious word released against you is nullified by the cross. By the power of the blood, I silence every accusation against your provision. And now I command unexpected blessings to be released. I command doors of favor to open. I command resources to flow from places you never imagined. Debts shall be forgiven. Bills shall be canceled. Contracts shall be signed. Promotion shall come, and new streams of income shall arise. But hear me well, my child. Abundance without wisdom leads to ruin. So I will give you wisdom to manage what I place in your hands. I will teach you strategy, discipline, and stewardship. I will train you to sow generously, to invest wisely, to save diligently, and to walk in integrity. From this day, you will not serve money, money will serve you. Finances will align with my purposes and multiply under my blessing. For those who have sown in tears, I declare your harvest will come with joy. Every seed given in faith will produce fruit 100-fold. I am the Lord who multiplies bread and fish, and I will multiply what you place in my hands. I will turn instability into stability. No more cycles of sudden loss. No more rise and fall. I cancel financial roller coasters, and I establish sustained provision, resources that come, remain, grow, and multiply. The abundance I release is not for survival alone. It is for testimony. Through your prosperity, the world will see that I, the Lord, am faithful. They will know it is not chance but my hand. And though envy may rise, though jealousy may speak, I will protect you. No evil eye will harm you. No curse will touch you. And no weapon formed against your finances will prosper. I will lift your strength in honor, and I will make your life a living testimony of my covenant promises. So now, my beloved, receive my decree. Your heart shall remain steadfast, unshaken by economic crisis, unshaken by fear, unshaken by bad news. Your confidence will not rest in banks and jobs or in governments, but in the unshakable kingdom of God. Wealth and riches are in your house. Your righteousness endures forever. Your heart is secure. You will not be afraid. You will see triumph over your enemies. And your legacy shall be one of honor, blessing, and abundance, for this is my word, and it shall stand forever. My beloved child, hear me. Though the world trembles under financial storms, you and your household will not be shaken. While others collapse in fear of scarcity, you will stand with unshakable confidence. For your trust is not built on markets or men, but upon the Lord of hosts, the one who holds all silver and gold in his hands. I release upon you now a covering of supernatural provision. Hidden resources will be uncovered. Wealth held back by injustice will be loosed into the hands of the righteous, and opportunities will spring forth in unexpected places. Promotions will find you. Clients will seek you out. Jobs will open where none existed before, and ideas will be born that carry income streams for generations. I decree that financial wisdom will fall upon you like a gentle but steady rain. Wisdom to discern where to sow, where to invest, and what traps to avoid. Wisdom to recognize doors you open and to resist the ones you did not ordain. This wisdom will not mirror the greed of the world, but align with my kingdom's patterns, where integrity, generosity, and faith become the foundation for lasting abundance. And so I rebuke every devourer. I silence every force that seeks to steal, kill, and destroy your resources. Loss will no longer plague you. Wasteful drains that consume what you earn will be sealed. From this day forward, what enters your hands will remain, multiply, and serve my purpose. Beloved, contentment is not the opposite of abundance. It is the guardian of it. Learn not to run after greed, not to envy the wicked, not to measure your worth by comparison. Trust the portion I release into your hands. In my perfect timing, I will enlarge it. And I hear the cries of those trapped in cycles of debt, suffocated by the weight of owing and laboring only to repay. I declare today, chains of debt are breaking. I will cancel burdens, provide escapes, and release divine strategies to restructure, repay, and rise into freedom. This week, testimonies will spring forth. Testimonies of sudden deposits. Testimonies of debt forgiveness, testimonies of unexpected contracts, testimonies of supernatural provision that cannot be explained but by my hand. If this prayer is speaking into your spirit, share this word with others and let them walk in this breakthrough with you. As it is written in Psalm 112, good will come to the one who is generous. So I call forth a shift in your heart, from fear of lack to joy in giving. When you sow, you will see increase. When you bless others, I will bless you more abundantly. Your household will become a fountain of generosity, blessing the poor, uplifting ministries, feeding the hungry, and clothing the needy. And in this, your righteousness will endure, and your name will echo in remembrance for generations. Honor will be restored to your life. The shame of unpaid bills and the embarrassment of lack will be replaced with dignity, joy, and songs of praise. Where others mocked, they will now marvel. Where you once hung your head in heaviness, you will lift it in honor. Every plan of the wicked against your finances will crumble. Those who set traps will fall into them. Those who stretch hands to steal from you will be cut off. They will gnash their teeth in frustration because their plots will not prosper. Instead, I decree stability over your life. No more sudden collapses. No more unstable rises and falls. From this day, you will walk in consistency, in steady growth, in sustained increase. Your children will be blessed. Your families will be established. Your homes will be filled with laughter, peace, and provision. Your tables will never lack bread. Every need will be met, not just for survival, but for joy, abundance, and testimony. Beloved, take a moment to declare in the comments, Lord, I step into financial freedom and stability today. I hear your faith rising and I honor it. I am not a man that I should lie, nor the son of man that I should change my mind. What I promised, I will fulfill. I promised abundance, and I will supply it. I promised stability, and I will sustain it. I promised honor, and I will lift your head. So now lift up your voice and declare with me, I believe in the God who multiplies. I believe in the God who cancels debt. I believe in the God who breaks chains. I believe in the God who fills houses with wealth and righteousness that endures forever. This is your new season, a season of supernatural provision, a season of financial freedom, a season of overflow that cannot be stopped. My child, know this. As you pray, the heavens move, angels are dispatched, and chains fall away. Your prayers rise as incense before my throne, and nothing is wasted. Every tear, every cry, every whisper reaches me, and I assure you, the blessing you release in faith today will not stop with you. It will flow into your children and your children's children. Generational curses of poverty are broken. Cycles of lack will not continue. Instead, a legacy of abundance will take root in your family. Your children will not inherit debts, they will inherit abundance. Your lineage will be marked by favor, wisdom, and wealth that glorifies my name. Beloved, if you believe this for your household, subscribe and remain connected in prayer, for together we stand in faith as one family. My beloved child, hear my words. Your children will not inherit instability, but they will inherit a foundation that cannot be shaken. They will not walk in fear, but in boldness and faith. They will not carry shame, but will walk with their heads lifted high, clothed in honor and dignity. I myself will set open doors before them, for the reverence of my name will rest upon their hearts. I see the burdens you have carried, the weight of responsibility pressing on your shoulders, and I tell you today, I am your strength. I am the God who fed Elijah by ravens, who multiplied the widow's oil, who rained manna from heaven, who filled Peter's nets until they overflowed. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Do not doubt. What I did before, I will do again for you. I speak this over you now. Supernatural provision is coming. That which was delayed will be released suddenly. That which was withheld will come into your hands without resistance. New doors will open where none existed. I rebuke the devourer on your behalf. No longer will your income vanish. No longer will your hands labor only to see emptiness. No longer will your harvest be stolen. From this day forward, your resources will multiply. From this day forward, your increase will remain. From this day forward, fruitfulness will be your portion, and multiplication will be the testimony of your household. Beloved, declare your faith boldly. Speak it aloud, and do not stay silent. And as you stand in faith, share what I am speaking to you so others may also walk in this breakthrough. I say to you, Your business will not wither but will live. I will breathe new life into what looks barren. Today I say to you, your season of hiddenness is ending. I will lift you up. I will cause your name to be remembered where decisions are made. I will promote you in due season, and none will stop it. And my eyes are upon the widows, the orphans, the elderly, and the vulnerable. I am their defender. I am their sustainer. I will send provision to their very doorsteps. Beloved, lift up your voice and say it before all of heaven and earth. Victory belongs to the righteous. And remain close to me, for greater revelations and prayers are yet to come. I am preparing more for you, and I want you walking in it fully. Even when the world shakes, when markets collapse, when governments crumble, you will stand unmoved, for your foundation is not in man, but in me, the eternal God. Do not say to yourself, I am trapped in poverty. This is my destiny. That is a lie from the enemy. I break that lie off of you now. I declare over you. Poverty is not your portion. Hopelessness is not your inheritance, and despair is not your future. You are my child, and I have destined you for freedom, for increase, for joy. Dream again, believe again, rise again. The spirit of poverty is destroyed, and the spirit of abundance has entered your house. This prayer is sealed. This covenant is established. What I have spoken over you cannot be undone. Wealth and riches are coming into your dwelling. Provision is flowing like a river. Doors are opening, miracles are manifesting, and testimonies are being written even now. Beloved child, walk as one free from lack. Walk as one covered in my abundance. Walk as one confident in my promises. Keep declaring my word over your family. Speak life over your household. Stand on my covenant. And watch as I turn your scarcity into overflow, your mourning into dancing, your shame into honor. For I am the Lord your God, and I do not fail. And now, my child, mark this moment. Say it with your lips, abundance flows in my house. Speak it and believe it, for I have decreed it. And what I decree is unshakable. Share this word so that others may also step into the same promise and remain connected to my voice, for greater blessings are yet to come.